Hey everybody, it's SmallgGay. First, I want to thank everyone for all their support and all the views, and I want to thank all the TAMs for their support, and all of my movie friends and gay conservative friends and all that stuff, even though I'm not really conservative. I support you people. Isn't that enough? It was really interesting listening to listening to my own voice, the sound of my own voice. In those earlier blogs, I realized I say and a lot, and that's really upsetting me. I don't want to sound like President Obama in any way, and I don't want to sound like some pretentious New York City jerk. You guys have got to know that I'm from Michigan. I'm from the country, and I grew up on a dirt road, and I've survived in New York City for decades, and I picked up a lot of their mannerisms, but in my heart, I am down home all the way, baby. And I know, thanks to Sarah Palin, what they really think of me, what they've thought of me all this time, and a whole lot of things. What if bells went off when I heard what they were saying about the wonderful Sarah Palin. This is kind of a free-form entry. We'll just call it this and that. I do want to talk a little bit about Sarah Palin because a lot of people have real questions how a gay person can support Sarah Palin. And a lot of people think that because I support Sarah Palin that I support Anita Bryant or I'm pro-AIDS or, just these ridiculous, knee-jerk, left-wing, moronic arguments that aren't really grounded in anything. They don't understand the Tea Party either. The Advocate did a piece this week. Tammy Bruce talked about it. I also saw it. They were upset that the Tea Party doesn't have a stance on gay marriage. They don't get the fact that the Tea Party is not about social issues. They don't understand the fact that Sarah Palin isn't about social issues. They've really cast her as the new Jerry Falwell or something, and she has nothing to do with that. I respect Sarah Palin's faith. I have no problem with her faith. I don't judge her based on her faith. I judge her based on her actions, and I agree with her actions. In the debate, in the vice presidential debate, when they asked Sarah Palin if she was for gay marriage, she's the only candidate who honestly said no, that we could do something, but that she was against gay marriage. Of course, then Biden kind of had to half-heartedly admit that he was against it too, as is President Obama, and as was John McCain. And a year and a half into Obama, we don't have gay marriage. Who was the only person who was honest about that? Sarah Palin. And frankly, that's not my top priority right now. I'm much more concerned about the economy, American foreign policy, the end of America. I don't want America to end. I want to be proud of my country. I am still. I'm not like some people. I am and always will be proud of our country. That's why I think it's worth fighting for. And I agree with Sarah Palin on that, among other much more important issues than gay marriage, which even I have questions about. I would just as well. I would love civil unions, for example. Anything that would make things easier. Arguing about marriage and the word marriage seems like such a narcissistic, meaningless debate at this point in history when we have two wars, real economic doubt. What are we going to do about this country? And what about this country standing in the world? Those are major issues. I don't think that the gay and lesbian, bisexual, transgender, two-spirit, blah, blah, blah community understands that the Tea Party really doesn't care who you sleep with. They need to start thinking about politics like apps in their iPhone or in my case, my Droid. The Tea Party app is about foreign policy, economics, and freedom, and traditional American values. That's what it's about. It's not about gay people, if you should get married or not. These esoteric identity politics, 1980s political correct ideas. That's not what it's about. Stop crucifying yourselves. I always find a theme for the picture that I've chosen. In this case, San Sebastian. This is perfect, the gay martyr. It's really perfect for what I'm talking about. move beyond that. And then we can argue about that once we've saved the country, once people are working again, once people... And it's not about compromise, because you know something? The Tea Party people are compromising much more than a gay Tea Party is compromising. They're compromising faith issues. They're agreeing to work with you. They're agreeing to put aside the fact that their church may not necessarily agree with you. They are compromising as well. You know, and I'm sorry, I can't frame everything in those terms. Sarah Palin is the most honest person in politics today. She's the only genuine, real person in politics today. And everything that she said, if you will actually read it, rather than just listen to Tina Fey imitate her on Saturday Night Live, you will see has come to pass. From the convention on, everything Sarah Palin has said has turned out to be true. So I didn't think that this was going to be about anything, but it turned out to be about Sarah Palin. I think you'll find a lot of my vlogs will be about Sarah Palin. I hope that I didn't say or too much, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.